Now, Isaiah Sharp with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
It was a lovely Thursday heading into Friday. Probably going to see some pretty similar conditions, and over this weekend time, yeah, it's going to be more of the same. 64 the current temperatures. We take a live look at the Village of Meridian. Fairly quiet, only a couple people wandering around enjoying some of this nice weather that we have. Temperatures really across the board are really nice, and it's because we've got this kind of mixture of systems that's keeping these really mild temperatures right over the Gem State. So we got a low pressure system that's to the south of us, right over the top of California. We got a system way up to the north. That's the one that passed through on Tuesday, bringing in all of that rain. And if you kind of see it, you can see this X. You see this line out here, this line down here, line going this way, line kind of heading towards me. And we're sitting in these really mild conditions right over the southern part of the Gem State. And it's making for really, really nice weather. And we're going to see that pretty consistently because this system to the south of us is going to stay to the south of us, moving across Utah and moving across Colorado. Plenty of rain. You see some of that blue mixed in there too. That's snow for some of those mountaintops. And really, really nice conditions. The only shift we might see is a little bit of wind kicked up because of this system right here. That's going to pass over the top of the border of Idaho and Montana and Canada and really bring in some wind to our region, but nothing too much. The only shakeup that we're really going to see is maybe a bump in temperatures. I know it feels as though summer should have come to an end, but we got warmer temperatures on the way because of this guy right here. It's going to be moving in, bringing in some of those warmer temperatures. Probably Wednesday is when we're going to see some of the warmest, around 80 degrees, which is still pretty warm for this time of year. We're not used to seeing this high of temperatures, which, hey, I'll take whatever we can get at this point. Really, really nice to see some 70s, though, after we saw some really hot summer weather. 77 in Boise, the warmest we saw. 73 down in the Twin Falls region. 68 over in the mountain ranges, but temperatures across the board really gorgeous. Low 80s across Washington, heading into Oregon. A couple of 60s mixed here in the Gem State, and heading into tomorrow, much of the same. 75 expected to be the high going into tomorrow, almost reaching up into the 70s into McCall and into Ketchum. 70s down in the Magic Valley region as well. And temperature is going to be pretty consistent across the board. Hotter than normal conditions, though. We are seeing some pretty warm weather for this time of year. We should start to see that cool down. Remember, fall starts on Sunday, which is pretty impressive to see this summer coming to a close. And fall should be starting to kick in. We're starting to see a couple of those leaves change, but the hotter than normal conditions have been sitting over the top of the Gem State, and we're going to be seeing them continuing on throughout the rest of this week. So let's take a look at what tomorrow has to hold for us. Temperature is going to be sitting into the mid to upper 70s, almost breaking to the 80s over in places like Vail in Oregon. Mostly clear conditions, high chances of wind expected, and really, really nice temperatures across the board. Going to be seeing some fog up in the western central mountains. 60s expected in McCall and Cascade. 70s expected everywhere else. The dew point and the temperature is going to be matching in that morning time. Do expect the fog to burn off around 10, 11 o'clock as the temperatures start to rise heading into the afternoon time. Temperatures over in the eastern central mountains, mostly clear conditions. Honestly, there isn't too much bad news here. Really, really good stuff expected across the board for Idaho. 70s in Fairfield and Haley, 60s up in Sun Valley and Stanley. And this is just going to be the norm heading into this weekend. It's going to be a gorgeous one heading into this Saturday, heading into this Friday as well. Mostly clear conditions. Expected 75 is going to be the high. If you plan on going out to the Boise State game, it's going to be beautiful. 73 expected to be the high on Saturday. 77 on Sunday. It only isn't until we head into Wednesday when temperatures reaching up into the mid 80s, nice and warm. So make sure you get the nice temperatures heading into this weekend because it's going to be toasty.